Hey guys, my name is Ryan.
And my name is Miska.
And welcome to Overwatch Central. So there are a lot of issues here and there in terms of heroes, roles and the meta right now. But currently tanks are in a pretty decent spot as of right now. In this video we want to go over each of the tanks, their strengths at the moment and how you should be making use of them now that Season 2 is here. Unlike the other roles in the game, you can pretty much play any of the tanks and do a pretty decent job at them. So we want to make sure that you are using them in the best way that you possibly can.
Let's start with Reinhardt, the stalwart German who pretty much has a 100% pick rate in the competitive scene on assault and escort maps. The only time he doesn't get a lock-in is on control maps, which we will go over in a second. Reinhardt really is a must pick right now, as there really isn't another hero that fills his full role. It's never healthy to have any hero be so crucial in your team, but unfortunately Reinhardt and Lucy actually are both pretty much essential at the moment. It's also quite a common misconception to assume that Reinhardt is a simple and straightforward hero to play. He's not, and it's quite complex actually. It's all about positioning and playing mind games with the enemy Reinhardt if they have one. You're like two stags locking horns and baiting the other into doing something stupid, and that is when you initiate a team fight. Our verdict: play him a lot, but avoid picking him on control.
Next up is Queen Carry at the moment, Zarya. Zarya has a lot of potential in any team but is often difficult to manage. She is a master of snowballing when her weapon is on high charge, and a lot of people just can't seem to deal with her effectively. Nobody wants to hit her just in case she turns that damage back at them, so they just kinda leave her to it. This makes her perfect for off-tanking on attacking maps, especially payloads. Zarya is also great on control with her ability to turn crossfire damage thrown onto the point into her own. Being able to shield and protect high-value, low-health allies is also an amazing trait to have. And of course, who can forget that ultimate of hers? Trapping enemies in a bundle for any hero on your team with a strong ultimate to sweep through and kill them all. We say definitely practice and get good at Zarya. She's a carrying queen that suits off tanking on attack and main tanking on control. Defense can work a lot, as you can see with the footage on screen, especially if there are high damage targets like Junkrat and Pharah on the enemy team. But she definitely suits spearheading and snowballing on attack much more, and especially now that it's a time-based system, it's even more in her favour.
Winston has had a bit of a quiet time as of late. He's always been involved in the meta somewhere, and right now he's being used as an anti-McCree tool in high-level competitive play. So our giant ape friend from the moon that is constantly being mistaken for an ongoing meme is definitely still viable. Winston is great for bullying backline heroes, thus making him a great pick on attack and control. On control maps he shines due to how much easier he can deal and block damage due to the enclosed space. His ult can stall for a good amount of time, and control maps tend to be fairly close to ledges that you can knock people off when ulted. When attacking on non-control maps though, Winston is great for quickly taking high ground control or going for support pickoffs. But when defending on these same maps, he can be a bit trickier to play. Verdict: great for control, alright for attack, wouldn't use for defense unless you're struggling against a Genji or the likes.
D.Va is in a good spot as well. She's been used a little bit more, but not by much in terms of the pro meta. She definitely has great use of all sides of Overwatch, both attack, defense and on control, and she has a lot more active mitigation with the changes to her defense matrix, as well as being able to throw out a fair bit of damage as well. I do think other tanks fill the off-role a lot better than D.Va, but she does have her uses, clearing points on attack and defense with her ultimate, and also out of mech she can do a fair bit of work on her pistol. She's great at chasing low health, high value targets, and generally she's just great. If you can do absolute work on her, then do try it out, but if you're kind of looking for a tank to play, we'd much prefer you to try out Zarya.
And finally, Roadhog. He's still a strong tank and obviously has huge damage output as well as sustain, but he has his downfalls in terms of protecting his team and just needlessly giving away ultimate charge to the enemy team. We like him on defense though. He's a character that struggles to be moved from objectives, so he can add a lot of presence to the team. Having a Reinhardt put a shield up whilst you fish out low health targets and kill them is a great way of working, making sure that you always get a pick off so the enemy team is never at full strength and can push through. Would say you can use him on quite a few maps, but he's just a little bit better on defense and he still does a pretty great job overall, but it does depend on who he is being paired up with.
And that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Do let us know what your favourite tanks are to play in competitive and stuff like that. And do let us know if there's any tanks that you don't think are quite up to scratch yet. Thanks again for watching. Take care, and we'll see you next time.